along this time because I got half of my comments, half of my stuff wasn't even shown. My sound just went out completely. I don't know what that was about. I thank you. I thank you all for telling me. So let's see. Yeah, that was a live I just did, and it was on for a minute and then it went out. So let's see if I can get it. See where I'm at now. I should have a live already up. I mean, I should be on a live now. Okay. Live. I'm on live now. Hello? Live. I'm on live now. Hello? All right. Live. I'm on live now. Hello? All right. Okay, now you heard. I'm up there. Look, I am so sorry. I am so sorry about that. So I don't know what you have heard, and I don't know because look here, I was in the spirit talking. So I am so sorry that half of the end of my conversation you didn't hear anything. Anything. I don't know. I was just talking about the podcast. So I want you to continue to that I know the last thing I was saying, to making sure you understand that we are going to be uploading I will be uploading our Bible activity portion of the podcast. We'll be doing that coming soon. I say probably by April because I have everything set up, tested, and everything else. And if I be able to record it before then, that'd be great. But this is gardening season, so I'll be out in the garden a little bit more and working and everything. So, but my first thing first is giving my time to God. So that's automatic number one. Thank you so much, y'all, for allowing me to know that I had got muted all of a sudden. Just a talking, and guess what? Was muted. Was talking and was muted. Anyway, I thank God. I thank God. Let me make sure everything is still in. Okay, yep, I can hear myself. So maybe I need to have my phone near me so I can be able to hear myself doing this whole thing. And I need to view the chats while I am on so I can look at the chats. So anyway, blessings, blessings, blessings. So I am so sorry. I am so sorry that you could not hear me for the latter part of the conversation. But I was just talking about the podcast that we have for the children, the Bible reading for children, the podcast. Um, yeah, and I have all the description what you'll need for the activity portion that's coming up in April. But I am so excited. I don't know if I was mentioning so much about Job. I was so excited about what the stuff coming about with Job and the conversation that he's having with his friends, because we're in the book of Job right now. Because we're doing a chronological order, so that means it's going by events in the Bible. So we was in Genesis, then in the middle of Genesis, what portion of Genesis, at the beginning, we started going into Job. And once we finish the book of Job, we'll be going back into Genesis. But it's in chronological order. So the best thing, I think, maybe we can pull up a map of how the events take place. I know they have it on a Google, and maybe we can be able to have a link so everybody can be able to copy it, and so the children can see how the events take place and how we're reading the Bible goes along with the stories, goes along with how the events take place within the Bible, not by how it's written, how the books of the Bible is going, but how the events is taking place. I love to be able to read it that way. Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in again. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know that I was muted, and I'm so sorry. I was dabbing in. I know y'all had to tell me I was muted because whatever I was talking about, my hands were moving and everything else. I was so excited about the what we're reading now. I am so excited, but I'm thankful I'm thankful for God that I was obedient. I think I wrote in one of my notes that he was telling me to do this. Excuse me. He had been telling me to do this for over 2 years. Now, that's how quick disobedience can roll upon you. That's how quick disobedience can be. When God has told you to do something, you decide to do it when you want to do it, and you decided not to move when He said move, and you wonder why things stagnated, why growth is not happening the way it should be. Um, Sometimes it could be for fear, for lack of knowledge, not knowing that you're supposed to be on point when God said doing it. But fear is a big portion of it. Um, Having our mind, our emotion, and things, and even listening to people to tell us that don't do that, or oh, here she go again. I had people that used to say that here she go again, saying this, oh, like she going downhill, but it's not downhill. I'm going up here. It's just because you didn't want to hear it. But once you start tapping in back again and really seeking Him and listening, He could be yelling at you, screaming at you, letting you know. And then all of a sudden, you don't hear that anymore. You don't hear Him yelling at you no more about it, because He done said what He had to say. But I never stopped the um, reminder on my phone. I kept it going for 2 years because I knew that I was going to do it. He told me, God spoke to me one day and said, read the Bible to the children. I didn't do it. He kept saying it and kept saying it. I said, okay, Lord. Okay, Lord. I've been reading stories. I read books, children books. I do Bible studies. I started reading the Adventure Bible book. I'm not stuff like that. But he said, read the Bible to the children. And I never did. And I knew what he was talking about. I knew what he was talking about. But this time, as I was studying and praying and really seeking his face during this season of my life, I really knew that I had to do what he called me to do. Nobody said it's gonna be easy, and it's not easy. It's not easy. So I don't look at the cup half empty. I look at it as though it's half full. Because I look at it as I'm almost there. I'm almost to the finish line of it. Because even when you get to the end of it, when you get to the end of it, the whole Bible, you start back over again. New lessons, new insight, new revelation. So I'm not looking at it as, oh, it's too much. I take in one step at a time. My Bishop Jerome Taylor in Moscona, South Carolina, Heart International Ministry, giving them props because I got a lot of training from them. He taught us, said, how do an elephant eat? He used to say this, and we used to thought about it. He said, one bite at a time. So we have to take things at strides, one bite at a time, one section at a time. Because when we go in and try to do everything at one time, our hands are too full. We can't receive anything, and we can't um, take in what we have if we got our mind and everything else balled up with everything at once, and then we get overwhelmed. We get overwhelmed to the point we don't want to do anything. So take your time, relax, and take it one bite at a time. Hey, we miss a day. Look here. We acknowledge and get back on track. Get back on track and keep moving forward. That's that grace God gave us. That's that grace and mercy that He put on us. So I'm excited. So my give on that is to listen and obey. Obedience is far greater than sacrifice. Obedience. God wants us to obey. God wants us to be obedient to His word. He wants us to be obedient to Him. Be obedient. And a lot of time our children, and we wondering why they're disobedient. Are they seeing actions from us? Or are they seeing action from somebody else? What the company they keeping? We have to show them how to be obedient. When we think they're not watching, they are watching us. They are paying attention to every move we make, every decision we make. They're paying attention when you think they're not. They're paying attention. That's how they're learning, by the actions of others. They learn by that. A lot of their ways of doing things. If you look at your child, you'll notice that sometimes that they are doing things that I do that, or I used to do that, and they picked up that habit. So we have to be very mindful of what we do and how we do things. Well, anyway, I love you all. I'm not going to stay on long because I can't remember all the stuff I was telling you about earlier. And thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. Thank you so much. Please tune in to our podcast. Share it with others. Share it. Please share it with others. If any other great ideas that you have that you would like for me to do more of, let me know. I'll try to put it into my schedule. But look here, don't look for it to be automatically done because things wasn't built overnight. Things wasn't done overnight. It takes time to build, take time to do it, and especially it's God's timing, because everything is in God's timing. Remember that. Remember, it's His timing. Ebony is just having a good time. She enjoying this weather. I got things I gotta do. But anyway, I love you. I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you for tuning in for this moment, part 2. Now make sure you still hear me. Yep, you still hear me. Because guess what? I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you. Guess what? I had lost y'all at one point. I love you. I got to do a quick video sometime today of the garden and me working. And I have to get some stuff together. I'm on time. I'm behind on my time, but on time planting my seeds in my plants for the garden. So this TC Cabin page is also another page with my children page, but also you can contact and be share with just doing what you do with Miss Tish. I have a whole nother series of page where I do gardening. I do also I do it out and about when I go out to different places and different things, and also cooking. I do a lot of my cooking and sewing and home ec, all that things I love to do. So there's on that page just doing what you do with Miss Tish. If you want to, let me see, can I share it in this? Let me see. Maybe I can, I'm going to come out and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come out of this page and go on my other page, and I'm going to share the page. So then if you don't know it, then you will know it. Okay, so let me go on here, and I can put here, not that one, here. Ooh, sinus, share. I'm gonna do a copy. Now I'm gonna come out of here, and I'm gonna go into our page we're talking to now, and I'm gonna put it in the notes so you can see it. Yes, okay. Let's see. Right here, and I'm gonna hyperlink, and I don't put it in there. There you go. That's the other page. You have it on there now. So if you want to join me in that page and seeing all the wonderful things I'm doing, just doing what you do with Miss Tish, from gardening, from cooking, from sewing, homemaking, traveling, out and about, great finds and all that. Well, be blessed. Love you all. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon. Bye now.